Hey everyone, this is another transformation video. This is of course the Mastermind Creations Volatus, their version of Blastoff, which I'm going to go ahead and transform here from Mobot to Shuttle to Arm and back to Robot because he's packaged into Robot mode this time, because all over the place regardless. So this is where I'm starting. So that's kind of annoying, but I'll get into that in review. Anyway, here we go. Going to take him to Shuttle first and do that. Well, first you're going to take that gun and fold up the handle and fold the barrel up like that, and we can put that aside now for that goes stores a nice neat place later. Here, if you don't already, thumbs down like this. It's got a nice fit in to the it's spot properly. So the thumbs are nice and down like that. Take the arms and move them outward. Then you go ahead and take the right here. There's a little hinge right here. You want to open this up right here. Rotate that around. Like so, and rotate the nose so it's all fits together like that. You want to take this piece and rotate it like that, and then rotate at the bicep forward without the shoulder like that, and then collapse this up. There's a hinge right here, double hinge. You just collapse it up so this all lines up right here. And do the same on this side. Go ahead and open this up if it cooperates. Yeah, open that up. Rotate this around. Rotate the nose piece around. And collapse it back up. So, rotate this, and then rotate the bicep. Right biceps are very stiff, and then once again, double hinge, collapse up against there. There you go, that part's done. You want to come down to the back here, take this faux fin and split it, and bring this down. Bring these pieces up, like that. Then take these pieces and move those up right here. And that gets that all ready to go. You can take these pieces right here, the arm, and rotate it like this. Same with this one, rotate like this. And then that'll get you ready. So you can then take this part right here, take this chest assembly, purple part, and move it up. Move this piece, this little piece up here, out of the way. So then you can open this up, begin moving up, rotate it around 180 as you're doing so, and then close this up like so. So, and then bring it up all the way back like this. There's all that right here. Make sure the head's straightened out. And then you can take these two side pieces of the chest and rotate them towards each other and tab them in together. While you're tabbing those in together, there's a little peg right here which goes into a little hole right here on the wheel, like so. And tab that all together. Give it a good squeeze if you need to. And there you go. That part right there is done. Then you can take these pins right here and move them up like this, and then they go between the, around the head. Just move that in. Make sure this is all nice and flat, flatten down. Then bring this up right here. Just bring it up against and tab it all into up like that. And that's pretty much the front of the shuttle done. Now, down here at the legs, oh boy, a lot of fun stuff going on here. Okay, so first things first, let's see, what part should I start with? So take these panels right here, these back panels, these darker ones, and move them up like this. Go ahead and rotate them around right now. It doesn't really matter when you do it, just I do it now. And then you can go ahead and untab the tail fin here. Just untab that from each inside of the leg, and just you then bring it up. Rotate it around, bring it up. Like so, and then you can bring it in and tab it in right there. Rotate it around and collapse it in and tab it in. Go ahead and bring those up if you want. Then you can open this up. Open those up and take the little thrusters out and slide them out all the way, and then bring it back down. Same on this side. Bring this out all the way and then bring it back down. Take the toes, move them back, want that hinge, and then rotate around here, and there's a little tab here which go in that slot there. And just bring it up and tab it in, bring it up and tab it in. This could be a little finicky about it, but there you go. That part's done. And once you go here, you want to go down here and move the fake wheel up and open the panel. Move the wing out And then right here, there's a locking tab right here. You want to take the leg and we'll just crack it in half right there. And this gives you room to actually move this panel all the way. Straighten this out and just leave it there for now, and then click that back together. There's this little piece right here. Just go ahead and move that out. That fills in the wing. Bring this up a little bit. And then collapse this back up and close that up. And that's one side done. Do the exact same thing on the other side. Open this up, move this up. Open the panel out. Take the wing, move it down. Crack the leg open like that. This lets you move this panel out. Straighten this out. And then you can tab that back together and close this back up. So. And then that lets you, then at this point you can go ahead and up here, just like Impetus, you can see there's a bunch of assembly right here, which lets you bring the entire legs together, all the legs together. And then you just, tab it together all the way down. Make sure it's all lined up. It's easy to accidentally misalign the legs in such a way that it doesn't quite tab in together. But yeah, if it does, just start adjusting the knees or whatever if you need to. And it should eventually tab together if you get it all lined up. Just get it all tabbed, squeezed together. Like so. Like there, all that two halves are together like that. This is where I like to, that tells you to do it later, but this right here, this little peg right here, there's a little hole right in there. You just peg it in. That's a nice little place for the gun to store. Just to do it now, it's nice and open. Oh, and don't forget right here, I forgot on this side to move that up to fill in the wing. And then you can take these panels right here, and there's a little tiny panel right here. Little tiny panel right here, you just flip that up, and then you can bring this together. So, and they tab together like that. You can then bring these back back down. They tab over it and lock into place. And you get this panel right here, and there's two tabs. Goes in like that. Goes in like this. You can take these panels right here and bring them down. They go over these little tabs, like so. And then you take these pieces, move them out, and you're gonna have to pull them out a little bit so they can rotate around. And then there's this tilt tab right here. We're going to a slot on the side, and also tab into the back part of the wing right there. So you just rotate it out, and you have to pull it out a little bit and bring it back down and around, and tab in the side of the shuttle and the wings at the same time. And finally, if you're going to be putting it down, there's this little thing right here. Just landing gear. You can rotate that out, and there you go. It's now in shuttle mode. Pretty straightforward that. And you can also take these panels and move them down and move that up, and there you go. It's flyable. But yeah, to go to arm mode from here, you actually want to take these, once again, take these little pieces right up here and untab them from the back of the wing and untab them from the side. And rotate them up like this. And then there's a tab here which go in this slot on the front of the wing there, and just line that up and tab that in. Same on this side. Just see right there, it's just it's just untab and rotate up and tab that in right there. That gets it out of the way for arm mode. And then what you want to do is you want to go ahead and makes things a little easier for me. It's not quite the same the way they do it in the instructions, but I think it's easier. Untab these panels, this panel right here too. Just untab that, and then go ahead and lift these panels up right here. And again, you can leave that gun stored right there, which is nice. And then this is one thing you want to do is this is only for the sake of making things easier for transformation. You want to go ahead and undo these and then split these panels apart right here. You're going to bring them back together with no real change, but this makes things a little easier for later. Yeah, you want to take these little panels right here on the wings and fold them up. So just kind of poke it through and collapse it in like that. you want to go ahead and split the legs like that. Again, you can leave that here the entire time. I have done it before, so just you want to split the legs just because there's a bunch of stuff you're going to have to move around. So going on this leg first, I guess. First thing you want to do is untab the... You kind of want to get that out of the way and get this out of the way and open that up and collapse this back in. It can be a little stiff sometimes, collapsing it back in, but yeah, collapse that back up. And then down here, you want to untab the booster from here. And while you're doing so, you'll want to take this booster, see it moves in two pieces like that, you know, untabs himself and kind of flattens out. Then you want to take this the hand thing, and I want to actually move this up, slide and rotate this upward like this. And then take this, and then on this hinge right here, you want to go ahead and move in such a way you can just slide it up in here, like that. Then take this, bring it down over top of this, and tap it in onto the hand panel like that. Take this panel, open it up like that, and then bring that up. Fold up this, rotate it down, and collapse it in like that. That covers up that thing and fills that in. Rotate this around, and this tab will go into this slot right there. And you can don't want to bring the wing up yet, because then you want to take this panel, open that up, crack it. Well, actually, don't want to tab that in yet. There we go. Tab that, open that up, then fold this panel right here around, and also fold this up like this, and then fold it up in there, and then you can bring that down and collect that up. Then tab this in. Then bring that back down right there. And then open up the hand like that. And then you can also close up the wing. Pretty much remirror the same thing on this side. I'm going to go ahead and untab this from that panel, bring it down, and open it up like this. And open that up. Make this and take the booster and slide it back in. Like that, and close that back up. Untab that panel from there. Take this panel, move it out. Take the hand and move it out as well, like so. Take the booster and bring it up into there. Close this up onto the hand panel, like that. Open this panel up and rotate this all around, and also move this out of the way. Then open that, close that up. Rotate this around, close this up, or do that, and then close that up right there. I'll go ahead and open the hand, because if you don't do this part, you can't ever use the thumb. Yeah, get that thumb out, and then once again, crack this open. Open up this panel. Take this panel right here and fold it this way. Rotate this all around, and then close the panel over top. Then you can reattach. Close the step. Close the side up right here. And then take this panel, rotate it around, and tap it in on the side there. And you can bring it all back together. Bring it all back together. So make sure you got all the tabs and stuff lined up. And then squeeze it all back together. All of it, yep, squeeze back together. There you go. You can take these pieces and make sure they're close them back up. That. Actually, before you do that, take this piece right here and get this out. It's easier if you can get your thumb underneath and kind of push a little bit. So then take this and clicks into place. Then you close these up like that. Then you can close these panels up over top of those tabs. And because this is the right arm, you want to rotate it like this, right there. Rotate the hand like this. And there you go. There's the arm mode. Ready to go. To tab in to Incursus. And getting it from here to robot mode is actually pretty simple. Just, unbend that. Rotate this back around this way. You want to take the hand and rotate it back like that. This you want to go ahead and take the gun out because you don't want it there for the robot mode. Just take that out right there. You take this and push that back in like that. Go ahead and untab here. untab these panels right here, this panel right here, and then open these up and move those little tiny panels down, and then you can bring these back down and on the outside like that. It's ready to go. Straighten the leg out, and then go ahead and split the legs in half, and then up here you kind of want to bring them out a little bit so they're nice and separate for the robot mode. Then you can go ahead and take the thumb and curl it back up and rotate it back in like that, and close up the fingers. Close up the fingers like so. Untab these panels, untab these panels. So you can then take this and move this up and out of the way. Move this up right here, along with the booster so it's out of the way. Take this, move that up, open this up, collapse that up right there. Take the boosters and move them out like that. Rotate the hand back inward. You can be a little stubborn, but yeah, get that back in. Close this up and rotate this around right here so it can be on the toe. Then you can take this and collapse that back up, rotate this around. There's a little tab here which go into this slot right there, like that, and then you can tab this back in, and that's one leg, and then bring this down, and that's one leg done. Then pretty much mirror the same thing on this side. So yeah, that open. Get the tail fin out of here. Move that up. So move this down. This panel and open that up. Rotate that up like this. Take the booster and slide it down. Close it up. Go ahead and close that up. Move this inward like that. Move that. Rotate this around and bring it up like that so it's toe. Once again, take this down. Take this whole panel and bring it down. Tab it in. And then this is a tab here which goes into a slot on the tail fin. See that? Like so. And then close this panel up. Tab it in right there, and then bring that back down. There you go. That's the lower body pretty much done. Up here, you want to take these and untab them from the side and just kind of have them like that. Take this piece and untab it from the bottom of the cockpit. Yeah, nose from the cockpit and move it down like that. You can take this piece right here and move that purple piece up right here so you can get in there and hopefully get that out. And if you can't, well, you can start pushing from this side, I believe. A little difficult though. Yeah, worst comes to worst, spudger. Or just push from this side, from the spudger. There you go. We'll move that down and move these down and out of the way. So, take the arms and separate them like that. And this will rotate this whole assembly outward like that. You take this. You know, if you start to, I've noticed you're supposed to just open this panel up like from the side or something, but you start rotating around when you're doing that, it just kind of opens on its own. So that's what I do. Is I start moving it down and rotate this, open this up, and rotate this all around. Right, that close that up right here, and this closes, comes down over top. And you bring this down. That's just new chest. There you go. Take these panels right here, move those down, move that down. Take this and move that down. Move here. Take these panels, move them around. Close this up and tab those together. And we're almost done. Rotate these around here to the purple parts on top. Then you extend this out like that on the double hinge. You rotate this bicep, then you rotate here. Take this and open that up. Rotate the fist around. It's easiest if you start rotating this way, like that. So this comes around like this, and then you rotate this rest of the way. There's a little notch there, so this sits nice and flat. You can collapse it in and bring it down at the shoulder, and there you go. That's one arm done. Extend this out. Rotate the bicep. Stiff there. Rotate here below the elbow. Open it up here at the nose. Rotate this, and then rotate the whole thing around. Rotate the nose further inward so it rests nice in that little notch there. Right there. Collapse that up. And then just go ahead and bring it down at the shoulder. Do what you want with the hands, and the gun, of course, you just open, move that barrel and then move the handle out, and the gun's ready to go, and you can hold it. And that's the transformation. From robot to alt mode to arm and back. Yep. It's actually not a difficult transformation. It's just some of the parts can be a little stiff and whatnot, but it's actually pretty straightforward and pretty easy to do once you know what once you got it figured out. So there you go. I hope that was informative for you or whatever, and I hope you stick around for the actual review.